Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome back to the Cricket Happening Show. Well, in this Cricket Happening Show, as you know, Cricket Happening Show is something which is not only covering about the main nations which are playing cricket, it also because basically it's all about cricket. So for me, it's a Cricket Happening Show is a show which is not only it would like to promote cricket to all parts of the globe. And cricket is my passion. Cricket is something that I can't live without in my daily life. And for this cricket, what I would like to do, as I said, my Cricket Happening Show is something which would like to be spread around all parts of the globe. So just talking about that, even though you might be wondering why I'm starting off with this news, but well, as I said, cricket is very dear to me. It doesn't matter what cricket is played, whether it is an international match, a 20 international match, or a test match, but all matters about it is cricket to be reached to all parts of the globe. So let's talk in relation to that. Let me begin this Cricket Happening Show with that. Well, I'll be looking at the ICC T20 World Qualifiers. That's the precise reason I was talking about cricket here. And then what I'll do is we will also look at the India's 2-1 series win against West Indies, and Pakistan actually first time in their history actually beating South Africa in a one-day series, in a bilateral one-day series. In fact, they have taken the lead 2-0 today against South Africa. So we'll talk about all that, but in a very brief manner. But as I said, first and foremost, I would like to congratulate the teams which are going to be playing the first ever T20 tournament in their history, and that would be Nepal and the United Arab Emirates, the host United Arab Emirates and Nepal today confirmed their places for the T20 tournament, the World T20 Cup, the World Cup T20, which is going to be played in Bangladesh in 2014. So first and foremost, congratulations to Nepal and congratulations to the hosts who are hosts of this ICC T20 World Qualifiers, United Arab Emirates. And I'm very happy to see United Arab Emirates actually qualify for the T20 World Cup because, as I said before I came to Canada, I definitely worked a lot in the United Arab. I was working in Dubai in the United Arab Emirates, so I'm very happy to see that United Arab Emirates and Nepal. And one thing that I would like all you dear friends and subscribers to note, that how true my predictions are coming. I did preview the ICC T20 World Cup qualifiers, as you would remember. If at all you could go back to that particular video of mine of Cricket Happenings and just look at what I really said. And I definitely said that there are 6 places up for grabs. So now 4 places have been decided, and 2 more places are up for grabs. Now 2 more countries are still to qualify. As you know, this time the ICC T20 World Cup qualifier, we are having 18 countries which are participating. Associate nations, with associate nations, 6 associate nations can participate. Well, as you know, Afghanistan and Ireland have already confirmed their participation. They have already reached the T20 World Cup. They are already there. And today it was Nepal and United Arab Emirates, and now we have 2 more teams which are actually trying to actually make it for the first time. And that would be, but this is a real horse race now between I think it's going to be Papua New Guinea, and we have Italy, we have I think it's Scotland is there, Netherlands is there. So it's going to be very interesting to see what exactly it leads to. So we are still waiting to see. I mean, Hong Kong and Netherlands are still there in the mix. Hong Kong, Netherlands, Papua New Guinea. I think it's I don't think Italy is there. I think but one has to really check. But Papua New Guinea and Hong Kong are still having an opportunity, and Netherlands are also there in the mix. So well, as I said, now only 2 more positions have to be decided in the ICC T20, and it will be confirmed which are the 6 teams which will be joining all the main cricketing nations in the T20 World Cup, which is going to be held in Bangladesh in 2014. So that is something. And just talking about Bangladesh, well, I would like to tell you that Bangladesh have decided to give a long rope to Mushfiqur Rahim till the World Cup 2015 in Australia and New Zealand, and they want him to be the captain of the Bangladesh cricket team. So that's a good thing. But as I said, dear friends subscribers, you would have definitely, if you go back to my cricket video and look at it, I definitely mentioned, I'm very happy because of that, that United Arab Emirates and Nepal were the ones I mentioned, teams to watch out for, and they have already made it to not only the semi-finals of the ICC World Cup T20, that is qualifiers, but they have also booked their ticket to the ICC T20 World Cup in Bangladesh for the first time, which will be played in 2014 in the month of March. Well, so what I'm going to do is now we are turning our attention now. So good luck to Papua New Guinea and Hong Kong to surprise some big teams and try to make it to the World Cup T20 2014. But let's leave it from there now. Let's get on to some international cricket. And as far as international cricket is concerned, first we will go to the India versus West Indies match. As that Green Park in Kanpur was seeing its first game after a hiatus of 4 years. But what a game it turned out to be. India were the victors, and India in fact getting a victory. And as I said, the toss was very vital, and well, West Indies were the ones who actually won the toss, and India were the ones who actually won the toss. And as I said, whichever team which would be winning the toss under the current conditions, the hazy conditions prevailing in Green Park in Kanpur, would really put the opposition in, and that's what precisely happened. India inserted the West Indies in. In fact, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar produced a peach of a delivery, a deep in swinger, coming from outside the off stump and knocking back the leg stump of Johnson Charles, the opener, for 11. So he was the first wicket to go. Kieron Powell played very well. In fact, there was a very good partnership after Charles' dismissal. They had 116 runs added between Kieron Powell and Marlon Samuels. Kieron Powell also played some very good stroke. Marlon Samuels, as usual, as you know, initially he struggled a bit, but then he contributed, and this partnership took the score to 137 in the 30th over before Powell was gone. Caught Dhawan, bowled Ashwin for 70 of 81 balls with 9 fours. After that, Samuels, after making 71 very, very good runs of 93 balls, 7 fours and 1 6 was out. And then the captain, Wayne Bravo, did his bit, joined in a very good partnership with Darren Sammy, who really showed some pyrotechnics with his unbeaten 37 of 29 balls with 1 4 and 2 6. The captain, Wayne Bravo, was not out on 51 of 53 balls with 4 fours and 2 sixes, giving it the final flourish to the West Indies total. And the West Indies total finished at 263 for 5 their 50 overs. Bowling, well, I'm not going to really get into it. As I said, I'm short of time today, but one mention, well, if you know, the pitch was something that the batsmen were able to get runs, so it was a real batting pitch there. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar 8 overs 1 for 42. Mohit Sharma was costly. Mohit Sharma was not impressive in this one-day international. He was given a chance at the previous one-day international too, but he didn't really take that chance with both hands. 7 overs no maiden, none for 47 for Mohit Sharma. Mohammad Shami 10 overs 1 maiden, 149. Ashwin bowled well, 2 for 45 for him. 5 overs none for 29 for Raina. Jadeja 10 overs no maiden, 1 for 49. As far as India were concerned, for India, today the hero was Shikhar Dhawan. Shikhar Dhawan pinched the boundary ropes time and again with a very wonderful knock of making 119 runs. He made an unbeaten 119 of 95 balls with 20 boundaries. So that would really tell you how much Shikhar Dhawan actually pinched the boundary ropes with his batting. 119, and he was also the man who actually got 5 centuries in 2013. A very great achievement in 2013 for Shikhar Dhawan. Shikhar Dhawan, as you know, has come as a real great batsman for India in 2013. Rohit Sharma was out cheaply for 4, 19 from Kohli. Yuvraj Singh got into some very good form, and you'll be very happy about that. He had a good hit in the middle. He definitely played and missed and edged, but he stayed there to make 55, 74 balls with 7 fours. Suresh Raina on his birthday contributed 34 of 43 balls with 3 fours. Mahendra Singh Dhoni finished it off an unbeaten 23 of as many balls with 3 fours. And India winning the match by 5 wickets thanks to Shikhar Dhawan's 119 runs which was made. As far as I said, West Indies lose this series, so India take the one-day series 2-1. Well, the bowling, nothing to talk about. Rampal 2 for 55. I'm not really going to get into the bowling. So India winning the 3-match series 2-1. Player of the match was Shikhar Dhawan. Virat Kohli, for his stupendous form, was named man of the series. Well, let's get on from here and get on to the game which was happening in Port Elizabeth. As I said, Pakistan actually got there. It was a very, very close game. In fact, if you know, the match went down to the wire with Pakistan batting first and making 262 all out. The feature being Ahmed Shahzad going on to make 102 of 112 balls with 8 fours and 2 sixes, 42 coming from Sohaib Maksud. That was the main partnership which actually enabled Pakistan to finish at 262 because that partnership took the score from 22 for 2 in the 7th over to 146. So 140 almost, if you look at it, it is almost 124 runs were added by these two batsmen, with Ahmed Shahzad showing some very good stroke making, 102 of 112 balls, 8 fours and 2 sixes. He was the man of the match too. Sohaib Maksud making 42 of 59 balls with 3 fours, and Umar Akmal making a hard hit 42 of 30 balls with 4 fours and 2 sixes. The another feature for South Africa here was Dale Steen's superb pace bowling. He returned career best figures in one-day internationals, 9 overs, no maiden, 6 for 39. And for South Africa, Hashim Amla and AB de Villiers really played a brilliant innings. And Hashim Amla really holding the fort and playing a wonderful innings of 98 of 131 balls with 7 fours. Quinton de Kock contributed 47 of 52 balls with 3 fours and 1 6. But AB de Villiers' innings was the one which had really given the impetus to the South African innings. And AB de Villiers contributed 74 runs of just 45 dealt with 8 fours and 2 sixes. Deft placement, innovative strokes, cheekiness, you call it, everything was there. It was a brilliant innings. But once Hashim Amla and AB de Villiers were dismissed, the South African batsmen struggled, and Junaid Khan, who actually bowled the last over with South Africa needing 9 runs to win, contributed only 6 or 7 runs in that last over. In fact, the last ball, David Miller was at the crease, and a 6 was required to actually clinch the game for South Africa. But David Miller failed. In fact, there was some superb bowling by Junaid Khan, who actually tested the batsman, bowled a very good full-length deliveries and did not allow much room for the batsman to really have a swing. And David Miller was kept quite not out on 2 of 4 balls, and Ryan McLaren was other not out on 261 for 6. So Pakistan, as I said, in their history, the first time they're beating South Africa in a bilateral one-day series, because they now lead the series 2-0 with only 1 to go. That will be a mere formality. Probably Pakistan would like to do a clean sweep now. South Africa would like to stop them in their tracks. Junaid Khan bowled splendidly, 9 overs, no maiden, 3 for 42, 2 for 38 for Shahid Afridi, and Ahmed Shahzad was named man of the match. Well, dear fans, subscribers, I'm really short of time, so that's the reason I could only, just briefly cover these one-day internationals. I had to only talk about the salient features of the game. Hope you all would agree with me and bear with me. Well, dear fans and subscribers, that doesn't leave me any time to really dwell on anything, as I'm really short of time. Thanks for your company as always, and thanks for your cooperation and your tremendous support to this Cricket Happening show. And again, before I leave this Cricket Happening show, a big congratulations to the United Arab Emirates and Nepal for qualifying to play the first ever T20 World Cup, which is going to be held in Bangladesh in 2014. That ends my cricket show. See you tomorrow. Thank you.